Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to speak about Westmead Public Hospital's unhealthy paranoia of devices. The devices are all over the place. Every man and his dog's got a device. Wherever you go, you've got cameras recording you. All over the place. And as the New South Wales Police Force say, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. And most decent people would agree with that. Anyway, but Westmead Hospital don't seem to like that type of thing, and it seems they've got a lot to hide. Anyway, this from the last movies, this poor man, dying cancer patient, months to live. He was a bit concerned with the treatment, and if you remember from the previous videos, there's a lot going on there, and the consultant, Dr. Mee Ling, or Ms. Ling from China, and her registrar, attack dog, Dr. Chris Bowen from England, or from the UK, better still, appeared, they thought he was a nut job and subjected him to intensive psychiatric testing. And it looks like they were trying to section him into Cumberland Mental Hospital next door. But look, I'll get straight into it. The patient was so concerned about his treatment, the old man, dying old man, that he got his device out and done a voice memo recording his own voice. If the treatment had been satisfactory, it never would have done that. So there was a need for him to do that. And anyway, I'll just play you some of his recordings there. And this Gaz there, the first recording, the nurse, he was there when this same man was maltreated. And it looks like not too happy about that. Because this man used his device to record things, because he knows these people tell lies. Anyway, I'll get straight into it.
Listen, Gaz. Look,
Gaz.
Don't leave. No, I'm not. Look,
You
I'm
recording me?
myself. Look. I want to stay here overnight.
He wants to be under observation.
I'm recording myself. I've asked the hospital, I've asked Gaz to tell them that I'll stay here and look after me. They want to kick me out in a waiting room. I'm very sick.
Looks like Gaz is a bit sick too. Paranoid. Now I'll go on to the next one. This one, I think this one's, I think they call her the team leader nurse, Susan Borg. Gaz went and it looks like Gaz went and complained to her, and Miss Borg's she's obviously freaked out that this man's recording his own voice, and looks like she got a bit to hide too, all of them. Anyway, I'll play it and see what you think.
I'm recording. What was your name, nurse? I'm recording my own voice. No, I'm not going to stop it. No, I'm recording my own voice. Can you show me a copy of the policy, please? Let me see a copy of the policy. Who are you? What's your name? Who are you?
He's one of our security guards.
Yeah, what's your name?
Attack dog security guard.
No, what's your name? You're obliged under the Act to provide your surname. Who are you? You don't need security officers here. Can you tell the security officers to leave? They're intimidating me.
Because they're coming with me because you've breached.
No, I'm not using a camera.
Dying old
Well, show
man.
me a copy of the policy.
You need to give me your phone.
Well,
now.
I'll turn it off now, and you show me a copy of the policy, nurse. What's your name?
My name is Susan.
Susan Borg. You know, there's no need. What these doctors and nurses do, they get these incompetent security guards who can hardly speak English and don't know the law. They don't want to provide their name, which is required under the Act. Even police have to. They use them, and there's no need for them to be in circumstances like this. And he wasn't breaching any law. In fact, he was helping the law, helping the law to be upheld, the police and the courts. Because of what was going on, it was inappropriate conduct, criminal conduct, I would say myself. And yes, Ms. Borg's very touchy about the man using the recording device in the privacy of his own bed there, surrounded by curtains. No threat to anyone else. So, it's very suspicious, all of that. Even the General Manager at the hospital, Westmead Hospital, Rebecca Tyson, she sent him a nasty letter saying, you're wrong to use it. They're not permitted to use the device. What's she scared of? They're all scared of the device. Like, who cares? Everyone's got device all over the place. And these blokes, you think they're living in a cave. They think that they don't have to be accountable because the device makes them accountable. Anyway, we'll just go into the next one and see what you think about that.
Nurse, I want a copy of the policy, then I'll gladly delete it. Well, can you bring the policy now, and then I'll delete it? Because I want to see the policy where it says I can't record my own voice. No, you go away. What's your name, security officer?
Because we've already been told.
Listen, you're causing me stress. You're causing me stress.
You can't
No
be
one.
recording this.
No, I'm not. Well, show me the copy of the policy,
Right,
and I'll delete it.
Stop the recording, please.
Well, are you going to give me a copy? Okay, I'll turn it off now, and you give me a copy of the policy.
This disgusting nurse, Susan Borg, she was at his bedside, browbeating him, bullying him. She reached down to try to snatch the device out of his hand. And she was told smartly to get away. And she jumped back. She was told, if you want this device, you call the police. And you call the police and let them see what's going on. She failed to call the police for obvious reasons, because the dying man had done nothing wrong. Anyway, nurse Susan Borg, she returned a while later with copies of printed off copies of some sort of hospital policy about using cameras, devices. However, the dying man, he looked at the policy and it doesn't say anything about people using their voice memos, because people use voice memos, they can't write quick enough. Everyone does, and there's no, if they were doing a good job there, looking after people, there'd be no problem. Why are they so paranoid about these devices? In one of the next videos, I'll talk about this poor Indian lady and her husband there. Dropped on the floor. There was blood gushing out between her legs. She looked like she was dying. The husband was, he was beside himself. The way they treated this poor woman, oh my goodness me. Anyway, I'll leave that to the next movie, and we'll just hop into the next recording.
I'm not a violent person. I'm surrounded with security officers. They refuse to provide their name. They're supposed to provide their surname under the Act. They refuse to provide their name. I'm talking to myself.
Criminal offence.
The doctor's with him. Doctor, can you ask these security officers to leave? They're causing me anxiety. Please, doctor, ask them to leave.
See, look, self-evident. Look, doctors and nurses there. They've failed to do their duty of care, to look after the patient. Completely failed. The patient's got cancer. They're stressing him out. The cancer's growing like wild. They know you don't stress out cancer patient. Everyone knows that. It's just unbelievable what these people are doing. Paranoid about the camera or the device. He's recording his own voice. And their duty of care, the poor man asked them to tell the security guards to go away. And then they refused to do it. If the doctors failed their duty of care, they should have told the security guards, look, this man's no threat. We'll discuss it with him, you know. Go back and look for someone violent or someone, that's drug addict or something that's gone crazy. There's no need for you here. But they were using these security guards to intimidate this dying old man. Same with the consultant, Cheeseman. Cheeseman's the registrar. Cheeseman and the consultant, Ling. He brought the security guards around. Like the bloke was some sort of weightlifter, Olympian, ready to jump out the bed and fight everyone. The bloke's nearly dead. Months to live, riddled with cancer. And they took it upon themselves to bring the security guards around to bully this bloke, intimidate and frighten him. And the General Manager Rebecca Tyson, she doesn't seem to see the problem there. She wants to blame the patient for everyone and, kicking him in the guts because he had his device there. What's wrong with these people? Anyway, we'll just hop into the next recording. The battery's getting a bit lower here, so...
I've asked your security officers to provide your name under the law. Police officers provide their name, and you refuse to provide your name. Why won't you provide your name?
Good question.
You have to provide your name. Police officers do, you do too. I'm getting sick now.
Someone's laughing at him, see? Nurse laughing at him, or security guard.
Help, please help.
New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian, she needs to have these security officers charged for what they're doing here. And the security licence, where did they get them from? And also the doctors, the nurses, Chief Executive Graeham Loy, General Manager Rebecca, the corporate, the body corporate, the directors, the officios, and all the other hangers on there milking the system. They need to take action here against these security guards and against these doctors and nurses who, what they've done is obviously inappropriate conduct and more than likely criminal conduct. Abusing old people dying is not acceptable. That's what the recent Royal Commission into aged care was all about. But in Westmead Hospital, they appear to strip the patient's legal rights. And it is what it is. So, look, I'll hop into the next recording. This will be the last one, so...
I'm recording my voice here, because I've been concerned about the treatment I'm having here. I'm recording here privately my own voice. I'm concerned about the treatment here. And this is for my own records. I've been bullied by security officers here who refuse to provide their name. The nurse I've had to ask her to provide the policies, saying I can't do it. Someone please help me. Someone please help me. They want to throw me out into the waiting room because I complained before about the treatment. I think I'm getting more retribution. Oh, God help me.
This man, they've blacklisted him. He's been left for dead at home. He's in a bad way, and they've left him for dead at home. But however, the Chief Executive Graeham Loy, General Manager Rebecca Tyson, the corporation, Westmead Hospital Corporation, and their body corporate directors, officio directors, the Premier Berejiklian, Health Minister Hazard. They reckon they're doing a great job at Westmead Hospital. Look at the glossy new buildings and all of that, but inside you got terrible conduct there, unchecked, and these people, it appears, by them turning a blind eye and just blaming patients for everything, the problem is just exacerbating. Become terrible. People are frightened to go there with good reason. Now this dying man, he's got nowhere to go. And I note the Chief Executive, Graeham Loy, he says his motto is, "What if it was your mum?" Unquote, in the hospital. And, you know, implying that you should treat every patient as if it was your mum. This guy is just a phony. The whole lot of them are phonies. They don't care about the patients. That's pretty obvious anyway. Look, you know, that's enough for that, but I'm going to look forward to going into this chemotherapy treatment, radiation therapy treatment for cancer. Did you know that chemotherapy is made from mustard gas? Not ideal to pump that into your arteries, mustard gas. And did you know that according to the Journal of Oncology, chemotherapy doesn't work 97% of the time? Think about that. Think about that very, very carefully, you know, and if any of your loved ones get cancer, or even, God forbid, yourself, you know, it doesn't work 97% of the time. It's made from mustard gas. They don't tell people that at Westmead Public Hospital. If they told the people that they're in the cancer section there, the cancer, Princess Mary Cancer Ward, everyone would run. They'd run. 97% failure. Not my opinion, according to the Journal of Oncology. Okay, it's you know, it's not surprising. Mustard gas pumped into your blood. Hey, not good for you. When the immune system fighting cancer needs to be strong, very strong. The chemotherapy kills the immune system, kills it. Nothing to fight it. Nothing to fight it. And then, you know, why would you do that? You need something, you boost the immune system. It's been clinically proven, high dose vitamin C intravenously. That helps. It kills bad cells, doesn't harm the good cells, minimal side effects, and intravenously. What would you rather? Poison mustard gas pumped in your arteries, or vitamin C, high dose? And I'm not an expert on that, but what I understand of it, the high dose vitamin C, once it's into your bloodstream, it changes into hydrogen peroxide, chemical change, and it kills the cancer and the blood cells. And it's not 100% by any means, but it's better than chemotherapy. And, if people start that earlier, it's got a good chance of getting a great result. But Westmead Public Hospital, they're not interested in that. They're focused on mustard gas and fudge statistics and trying to sort of present that they get good results, but the cemeteries are full of the chemotherapy results. Anyway, guys, nice to talk to you. I hope you get some benefit out of this video, and thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.